In 2021, approximately 2.3 million people, 30% of the global population, face moderate to severe food insecurity, prompting our responsibility as future healthcare professionals to address the intertwined issues of food security and climate change. Our objective is to explore evidence-based systems that can be implemented in space to tackle this urgent problem. However, before discussing potential solutions, let us establish a clear understanding of food security. Food security entails continuous physical and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets dietary requirements and personal preferences, enabling individuals to live active and healthy lives. With the livestock sector contributing 18% of global greenhouse gas emissions, transformative changes in agri-food systems are crucial to combat escalating levels of food insecurity. These changes must ensure the provision of affordable and safe nutritious foods, promoting wholesome, sustainable, accessible, and inclusive diets.
Agroecological systems offer farming practices that work harmoniously with nature and provide long-term environmental benefits without compromising productivity. To successfully implement our proposed system, we have outlined 4 levels with corresponding recommendations along the food production process. Firstly, waste reduction at the farm and during processing is essential to prevent the overuse of limited resources. Therefore, improving crop and animal product yields will enhance production efficiency. Secondly, using less damaging inputs and practices, such as compost and cover crops instead of chemical fertilizers, as well as non-chemical pest control strategies. This reduces agriculture's environmental impact and preserves soil for future crops. Thirdly, agroecological practices like complex crop rotations and diversification improve soil health, reduce pests, support pollinators, and mitigate climate change. Finally, reinforcing connections between producers and consumers is vital to address the interdependence of agriculture and society. Policies and incentives engaging communities and businesses in sustainable operations will support this objective.
Integrated Crop Livestock Systems, or ICLS, exemplify a modern and well-adapted representation of the agroecological systems mentioned above. ICLS combines crop production and livestock rearing on the same land, with both compartments benefiting from each other and contributing to system productivity and sustainability. By integrating crops and animals in cyclic or sequential patterns, ICLS reduces reliance on inorganic fertilizers and waste. For instance, livestock can graze on crop residues cover crops after harvest, naturally fertilizing the soil with manure and assisting in pest and weed management. In turn, crops may benefit from nutrient-rich manure or serve as feed for the animals. ICLS promotes carbon accumulation, biodiversity, soil health, and agricultural sustainability.
Reducing the time it takes for produce to reach consumers from farmers' hands aligns with agroecological principles and helps address food waste. Improvements in food packaging can ensure an adequate food supply for the growing population and during extreme weather events. Additionally, enhancing storage facilities and implementing appropriate processing techniques can minimize post-harvest losses, improve overall food availability, and mitigate food waste. Leveraging nanosilver-enabled food storage containers and harnessing plant microbiota has shown potential in reducing food loss and maintaining crop quality. Effectively addressing level 4 of the agroecological system requires fostering international collaboration and finance. Therefore, assisting developing countries in adapting to climate change and addressing food insecurity necessitates technology transfer, capacity building, and financial aid for adaptation and mitigation efforts. Collaborative relationships established between Asian and African countries present a significant opportunity for knowledge and concept exchange to ensure food security on both continents. Furthermore, farmers, consumers, and stakeholders involved in delivering high-quality food play vital roles in the food chain. Raising awareness about the impacts of climate change on food security and promoting sustainable consumption patterns are crucial. Education programs can empower individuals to make informed choices about their diets, reducing food waste, and supporting local and sustainable food systems. By instilling this awareness in future generations, we can address food insecurity and malnutrition at its roots.
These solutions should be implemented in combination, tailored to specific regional contexts, and supported by policies that incentivize sustainable practices and aid vulnerable communities. By embracing evidence-based solutions and transformative changes in agri-food systems, we can work towards a future where everyone has access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food while preserving the environment. As members of the international community and future healthcare professionals, It is our collective responsibility to actively contribute to these efforts.